Welcome to the CHUD-cast. My name is Hock, one of the OGs of the CHUD Squad. This is our podcast where everything and anything goes.
Yeah. I got my squad on deck. I don't flex. I roll deep, don't sleep, we next. All good wrecks, got checks on checks. These parties rated XXX. I'm still friends with all my exes. We just out here living reckless.
I like to party.
Prae, that was almost good enough.
So I'm clipping like a whole minute off of this already.
Nah, dude, you put it in the fucking highlight reel. Or no, you do it when we're big and famous, and then we got the blooper reel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this is additional content for the freaking Kickstarter, dude.
Yeah, dude. If they pay more than $1,500, they get this content.
You gotta set up that. You gotta set up that Patreon.
To hear how
man.
fucking terrible we are at podcasting.
They get some sexy pics.
How terrible. I never claimed to
Sexy
podcast.
pics, man.
Oh yeah,
I
dude.
just
You mean
downloaded
okay,
some
I get
goofy
it.
program. Just eating up my hard drive space and lagging my
Oh
work.
yeah, it's so big. Audacity is such a big program. Now you donate $100 and you get risque photos of each of the CHUD Squad.
That works for me. You can give me $10. I'll send you any pics you want.
I'll do it for a Klondike bar.
Full butthole, all day.
I have a
around
really
with a
ugly
GoPro.
scrotum.
Yo, I'll walk around with a GoPro pointed to my asshole.
We talking prolapse or
You're gonna have a 24-hour live cam, live asshole cam.
That can be yours for only $15 a month.
15 bucks.
I said
for
I was
a
going
week,
to buy
baby.
a GoPro yesterday, but I never got around to it. I need to press go on the Amazon links to buy. Send it to my house now.
There's always time.
I like my intro better.
What's your intro?
Welcome to the CHUD Squad, hosted by Nick, who's lightweight deployment gay for MREs. Things this dude does for additional calories, let me tell you.
Oh yeah, no, I'm actually like calorie starved right now. No MREs, not even deployed.
Well, then you need to step your game up.
He eats enough meat to provide sufficient
Dude,
calories.
my entire diet is meat. Fucking sucks. Never thought I'd ever say
Let
that.
the record show, admitting that all he eats is meat.
You talking like beef jerky meat? You talking like red meat? Or you talking like tube steak?
We're talking like spare ribs, pork chops, steaks, hot dogs, burgers, whatever they fucking got that isn't shit.
Wait, you mean Drew's spare rib?
Okay, you're gonna have to clarify.
Yo, I don't know why. Continue, Prae.
What?
You said something about Drew's spare
Talking
rib.
about Drew's spare rib.
Yeah. Did you eat Drew's spare rib? Is that how you can do that one time?
I was just so confused. Is there like context behind that?
Yeah, he's referring back to Andrew tasting himself.
Oh, poorly phrased.
Because, you know, people get their ribs removed so they can suck their own
He's
dicks.
not even fucking in this podcast, and somehow this is the topic. What the fuck is wrong with us?
That doesn't matter. Everybody will know who Drew is by that he sucked his own dick once. That's what it is now. It has evolved.
God damn it.
I'm pretty sure that's the most interesting thing that any of us has done in
Probably.
the most recent time leading up until the time that happened.
I guess it depends on what you define as interesting.
Whenever that had happened.
I wouldn't.
Top it, Nick. Let's hear it. What do you got that's better than tasting yourself?
You know, I got a lot of work stuff that's kind of cool, but it's only cool to a subsection of people. So I mean,
Dude, working for Dish in the desert is
I don't
not
work
cool.
for fucking dick.
So do you take Mud Hut calls to fix people's remotes and
Nah,
shit?
I go work for military.
Do they get you on your ham radio?
I get
Ham
to
radio.
I bring
Yeah.
internet to our boys, man. It's kind of a rewarding job. See a bunch of guys who can't talk to people.
Apparently
about
not very good internet.
Well, it's satellite. You can only get so good with satellite internet. Considering so with
I don't understand that shit
With
at all,
satellite-
because Google can tell me instantly where I am with satellites.
satellite internet, so it all gauges mostly on like the size of the dish first and foremost, because you can only get such a signal off of such a small antenna.
I promise you I can do great things with a small antenna.
Well, radar is different, my
2 inches
friend.
is hell at 100 mile an hour, man.
So what's everyone been up to recently? What games have everyone been playing?
Shameless escape from Tarkov
Fallout.
plug, because it's the best game.
Fallout 3.
Fallout 3 also. Oh, Fallout 3 10 times better than New Vegas, needs to be said. and everyone's needed to
I
accept
don't know,
it.
man. I don't know about that.
Dude, New Vegas was
Dude,
not
I've been-
that fun.
Dude, there's so many more quests and like things to do though.
But the DLC in Fallout 3 made it even
My
better.
opinions are going to be the offset here because I didn't like the Fallout game. Oh, I only played Fallout 3 and I did not like it at all. I'm sorry. I just didn't.
You're a terrible person.
Play New
I
Vegas.
can't play the rest of them because I played 1 and 2.
Yeah. Prey played
Yeah.
the OG shit, so that new shit ain't good. Like,
I'm not saying it's not good. It just doesn't have the same flavor.
I love Fallout 3 though. I've played
Yeah.
Fallout 3 through probably like 15 times.
Everyone says that 3 is like not close to 1 or 2 at all. A lot of
Nothing's
them
close
say
to
that
1
like
and
the
2.
lore. They say the lore in like New Vegas is more close to 1 and 2.
was also not
but-
as accessible, so it wasn't as rated. It wasn't as censored.
Yeah.
I guess it wasn't as accessible.
Yeah.
Like, you know, there were no 12-year-old kids with a PC, so
I played a little bit of 1 and 2.
I've never had the courage to
It's
go
just
try 'em.
they're a lot harder though. They're not
you talking 1 and 2?
shit. What am I?
Yeah, they're brutal
Yeah.
as shit.
Yeah, they are.
You do a lot of saving and reloading.
Yeah, you do one thing and
The
you're
farthest
fucked.
I gotten in the 3rd, I remember getting out of the vault and going to the very first town. And I think the very first thing I did was go to like, I don't know if it was an inn or a bar or what, but I remember going and picking up the first fucking prostitute I could find. And I needed to
You were
go
in
and do
Moriarty.
quests to get one of the bottle caps in order to afford her. But as soon as I was able to get enough and went to pick her up and took her upstairs, I'm like, oh yeah, oh shit, this is happening. Remember, I'm in like high school, so I'm like, yes. But it cut to black. I'm like, all that fucking work for a black screen is bullshit. And then I was doing the quest lines even further, and it had the option to blow up the town. And I said, yeah, fuck that hoe, and I nuked the place. And I don't remember playing after that. That's about that was my only experience in Fallout 3. And I just remember that anything after that
Man,
wasn't
it's
fun.
the internet.
You can
Angry when
also
you don't get boobies in video games.
you can also get a sex bot in the game. So
I thought that was New
there
Vegas,
was more hope for you, Nick.
from what I
You can
remember.
get one in New Vegas
stories.
too.
I'm pretty sure it was
Yeah,
both.
you like reprogram one in New Vegas.
Pretty sure you can get one in Fallout 4.
I don't know. In Fallout 4, the furthest I've ever played was character creation, and I think I've always ran out of time. Like, I had to go do something else every time I've made my character because I get stuck on it. I just should not do that. They gave me too many options in
God,
that
dude,
fucking
you're such a
game.
girl. That's like what every girl does when they play an RPG ever. They take a fucking hour and a half to make their character.
I ain't
I'm
even
like, I
mad.
realize it's gonna get covered up by armor and bullshit.
I ain't even mad.
Like, you're not gonna see your character.
It's a role-playing game. How am I supposed to really
I don't-
immerse myself if I don't like my character, man?
Are you saying
First person.
Cause you're never
Yeah,
gonna see
just
their
play
face.
first person. Don't play
okay, here's the
fucking
relevant question to that. Do you make male or female characters?
I make
Male.
male characters.
Okay.
Oh, you're talking to him.
Okay. Then I will allow
I
your
usually make male
argument.
characters also. I make male characters unless I'm playing a caster in a game because for whatever reason to me, a witch
My
is more
favorite
prevalent
is
than a
people
wizard.
that gripe about immersion in RPGs when they make female characters.
Right. Really the only times I play female characters are in like third-person games or like mostly MMOs where sometimes it just wouldn't feel right to play a guy. I don't know. I always have like
That's what I mean about the casters thing. Like, I don't know why, but casters are just girls to me. And the melee brutes and shit are guys.
okay, so World of Warcraft. Just sometimes the character models look more badass if you just make them female. Like you get a female Night Elf warrior 100% better than the male side because they just I don't know what it is about like their
You just
skeleton, their
like
model,
front
but they
flips.
look so much better.
See, where you fucked up was making a night elf warrior.
Oh.
Regardless. Human warrior or nothing.
Why is that?
That's
or
not true,
respectively.
actually. At least when you go way.
Shut up, no
I'm not-
warrior,
I'm not.
purist
no,
bitch.
That's a pure preference choice. But you want to talk about min-maxing? At least before they changed racials, Night Elf warriors was the only acceptable.
Never been a big fan of night
Because
elves.
they
They
got-
look too lanky. Like,
Because
they're
they
too
got
tall to
1%
look cool.
dodge as a racial.
You know what I mean? Fucking night elves are the Kennys of World of Warcraft. They're tall and look
We don't
dumb.
talk about that here.
Don't talk about it.
The fuck?
We do not speak of he who must not be
Let's
named.
definitely talk about that. We need people to go look him up and shit
I
on
do
him.
need to post that video. I just don't want it to be
Oh
the
my
very
God.
first fucking video is a we shitting on our
Yeah,
own.
because you're gonna paint a very ugly picture of me in a time of severe
see, you
multi-year
also
built-up
need to, like,
frustration.
Need to write up a whole story of the fucking backstory.
It's gonna have to
of
be
it.
like one of those
Can you
E! True
fanfic?
Hollywood Story episodes.
The lead up.
Right. Okay, so if you donate $200, you get the entire novelization of Kenny getting kicked out of the Chud Squad.
Pretty much, dude. Fucking Kenny's like the dude that's blacked out in the interview. I'm talking about, doesn't want to show his face. Oh, I don't know what I did, man. They all just turned on me.
Right. He's still in some of the groups.
He still acts like he is, and he like acts like nothing's wrong. Like he'll mess. Like I was playing Grand Theft Auto the other week. He's like, "Hey man, tried to join on you, I couldn't." Blah blah. I'm like, dude, leave me alone.
Dude, Grand Theft Auto is a game I want to start playing when I get back home. They always keep adding shit.
Oh, I got enough money in it to make me happy now. So
I think they just added in. They look like DeLoreans. I don't know if they actually are, but they fucking hover around and shit.
that was like
Yeah,
months
that
ago.
was,
they
that was a
added
while ago.
But yes, that is something they added. The most recent thing they added was a Ford RS200. The
Hey,
Ruby rally car. So
aren't
good.
the rocket bikes on sale or some shit?
I think so. I already bought one before they went on sale.
get
So.
one.
There's a lot of customization stuff on sale.
Yeah.
Right now.
I need to do like all the content. I never really got into like buying property in it because I could never get enough money. So I think the only thing I really did was
I can
join
get
a
you
bike
enough money.
club, and that was it. I've done a couple of the raids or whatever. Not the raids, but
I'm a CEO in that thing. You can just follow me around and earn money.
In which?
I'm fucking down, dude.
GTA.
All right, so we were talking about how so right now in our little group, everyone's playing like random ass games, and none of us are playing together. What games could we all get in on without splitting up?
Ark is life.
Ark. As much as I hate to say that, Ark, because I die every time I play it because I've put so much love
Dude,
into it already.
man, I'm afraid to fucking get back into Ark.
It's
I'll
good.
say
Well,
it.
see, here's
I'm-
why.
Yo,
here's-
that's how I feel, man.
Yeah,
We're doing
official.
official this time, though, Cody.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's not rough,
bro.
honestly. Like, it's a little bit of farm.
They've added
You have to
just need
have
to find-
targets.
they've added a bunch of shit too, haven't they?
They
I'm
added
just-
a bunch of shit, and now they're redoing
I'm just
old
saying,
dinos
like, we
to make them
never
better.
approached this game the correct way from the start. Because this game is just like old school Minecraft Tech Vault stuff, where raiding is your farming.
That's what we should play.
Yeah, except
Dude,
that's
there's no good
antiquated.
servers.
Nobody plays.
Yeah, I wish there was, dude. That's.
I just want to make a.
We ever get a community going to people, we'll just make a fucking new Minecraft.
Dude, that's what
server.
I would just
Oh,
make a
I'd be
server.
down
Just
in
have
an
the
instant.
$60 packages again.
But Ark is very much that game when you play it correctly.
Yeah.
I just need a way to soak up bullets and
Yeah,
shit
well,
easily.
That's
Sorry,
pretty
I can
easy.
Yeah, I might have to download Ark again.
We just gotta tame
I
a
did
good
yesterday,
studio.
Cody.
Is PUBG dying out? Like, because that's still something I have an urge to play over here.
It's
but
already dead. Already dead.
PUBG
Yeah.
is dying out because Fortnite is better, but I hope the whole genre dies because
I
it's
couldn't
fucking.
stand
Yeah,
Fortnite.
the community's
I don't know.
the community segmented because Fortnite does PUBG better than PUBG does. It's just really tragic
I don't
because
know.
I'm not a fan of the graphic style.
I didn't like the way it played.
yeah.
And I don't like the building aspect.
Yeah.
I just can't. It kind of like I'm not notoriously awesome at shooters, so like you add additional other things for me to focus on, and it's overwhelming for me at least.
Me personally, the whole battleground thing fell off pretty quick. Like, I played PUBG enough, and now the only thing I like to
I
play
mean,
shooters wise is Tarkov now, and I've been playing
PUBG's
Rainbow
good.
Six Siege.
Don't get me wrong. Like I like the game, I like the style. But what I really want to see them do ASAP before their game completely tanks is I want to see them turn their engine into a platform that they can resurrect other game modes that have been long stagnant.
That would be
they
dope.
need to just let
Yeah.
people mod it.
That's what they need to do.
They plan on letting people mod it. They just need to fucking do that already. We need DayZ
Yes,
in that engine, and it'll be
I
perfect
agree.
again.
With that wholeheartedly.
Supposedly, DayZ has a big update coming soon,
Nah.
but haven't they said that
Dude,
like 100
no,
times?
my brother played because I think the update's already on the beta or whatever, and my brother was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna try this out." Like 2 hours later, he messaged me, and he's like, "Nope,
Dude,
never
if
mind."
your brother doesn't like it, it's hot
Like, alright.
garbage.
Yeah.
Because certainly nothing against your brother, but he rode that roller coaster into the ground.
Dude, he was. Yeah.
I mean,
I know.
he's fun to play with.
He always wants me to play like fucking PUBG and shit. I'm like, dude, I can't. Like, I can't fucking play PUBG. And then he's like, let's play some DayZ. I was just like, ugh. I don't
He's
know,
like, ooh,
man. I don't
even
know.
worse. It's like, you sure you don't want to play PUBG?
We really need to
DayZ.
find a game that's just like gaining popularity, like something that isn't there yet.
You can't do
We're
that.
just, dude, we've gone through this before, though. We've gone through this in our group before. Like, sometimes we all split off, play other shit. Like, Tarkov brought a lot of us together at first, and then the less hardcore of us, like,
Well,
Ben,
those of us
Andreas,
that-
and them all fell off.
I don't-
that good.
Cody never really gave it a chance.
Really?
I'll play it more, but I mean,
I mean, I would, honestly, I put time into it because I love the game and I want it to succeed and all that. Like, I get over the fucking bugginess and shit of it. And there's nothing else like it for me to play, so I enjoy playing it. But to anybody who's, like, not big into that kind of game, I'd wait until it's
I like that
completely
game.
finished,
It's just
honestly.
I'm really tired of learning a new shooter's controls every time I jump into a new shooter. Yeah.
Tarkov's a
Yeah.
hard one, too, because there's so much
that's
shit
my
to do.
biggest thing. It's such an investment.
Man, did you guys see that thing I put in Snapchat? I'm talking to you, Nick and Cody. That girl that I was talking about
yeah.
Tarkov, and she's like, I always thought people play that because it's more skill-based than PUBG or the Battlegrounds games. I'm like, what the fuck? How do you
I did
know
not
about
see this. When did you
Tarkov?
post this?
yeah, I saw it. No,
a
it
few
was
days ago,
It
right,
was
Cody?
today, wasn't it?
I think it was
Was it yesterday? It was
No, it
yesterday
wasn't
then.
today. But yeah, dude, I couldn't believe it. She mentioned it because I said something about it, and she's like, yeah, I've never played that before. And I said that, yeah, I didn't really expect you to hear of it. And she's like, don't assume that just because I haven't played it doesn't mean I have heard of it.
That's
And
a
I'm
pretty
like,
obscure
whoa,
one. Who is this chick, and
you
how
calm down
come,
a little bit.
Like, how come we
I
have not
know.
added her into the group?
That's
That's
what I'm
not
saying,
a game you
dude.
can just find on Steam.
So I'm like, yeah, that's why I'm like, how do you know about Tarkov? Like, it's like, I mean, I guess Tarkov is getting a lot more popular, but I didn't expect just a random girl
I think
who
Trent
only
just found
plays
wifey.
RPG games to know what it is.
Right.
Nah, she got a 12-year-old kid. I ain't stepping there. She got a kid that I could, like, have a good time with and play some video
Dude,
games.
you
That's fucking
probably
weird.
wiped the floor with her kid on
Nah.
the internet.
Like, dude, go on a date with her, then she's talking about me or something to her kid, and he's like, wait, who?
I got
That
sodas.
motherfucker always
What?
You need to
terrorizing me
tell
on
your
the
little
internet.
faggot kid to
Fuck
quit
that
camping that
guy.
one spot because it's getting real old. It's getting real old.
Just tell the kid, like, it's a real elaborate ruse, man. I'm gonna get you grounded, so you quit fucking killing me.
She might be your mama, but I'm getting that butt.
I'd like to try to go back and do some like Gary's mod, dude.
Say again.
Fucking
Oh,
love Gary's mod. Like,
you're trying to
Oh,
jump back
no
in the
way.
time machine.
Puke. No, you.
Yeah.
Because Gary's mod is best left in the nostalgia, like, because it's
I'm
not
sorry,
gonna
there
be
are
fun anymore.
some nostalgia games that live up to the hype. There just are.
Nope. Go back and play GoldenEye. Nintendo 64.
GoldenEye is not one
Garbage.
of them.
Go back and play Final Fantasy VII. Hot
What?
fucking
GoldenEye
garbage.
was the best when I was younger, dude. Fucking
I'm saying
played
it's
it
not one
all
of the nostalgia
time.
games that live up.
Big head mode, fucking paintballs and shit.
When
Hardly
you-
any do. I've only ever had one experience where a game lived up to its nostalgia, and it was going back and playing Ratchet and Clank again.
It's a specific
Hot
era of
fire.
games. Like, you can't take in like anything that happened when everything started turning 3D and fucking polygons. Like, you can't touch those. They're just they're done. They
Diddy Kong
they're
Racing
just
also.
done.
No.
But like, I feel some of those games, like,
What we need to do is go back and play Terraria again.
No, I wouldn't be upset with that.
I've been saying let's do a let's play right fucking now.
Man, I play Terraria like
Yeah.
once a year at
I mean,
least.
you
right?
have to.
For like a month or two.
I think Terraria might be one of the
'Cause,
games
like,
that I've logged the most hours
even
in.
since I started playing the mods, like, I didn't know how awesome the mods
Oh,
were.
I
for
haven't
Terraria
played any
either,
of the
Prae.
mods. I don't
Like,
know about those.
And it's
If we do a Let's
insane.
Play-
Dude, it's amazing.
If we do a
what
let's
they
play,
add.
would we do it with mods or would we do it
Like,
vanilla?
if we do that, I'm setting up oh fuck yeah, because if you have the mods, you don't like you still do all the vanilla stuff, and the mods continue. Like, the mods have stages, bosses, and stuff that go in between it all, up to like whatever mod has the toughest boss. And like, I had it modded the fuck out. I probably had like 20 mods, and it's like somehow the shit doesn't fuck with each other. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of games, the more mods you get,
Are the mods
it's
for
fucking
Terraria,
weird. Like, and they
are
start to
they
interact weird.
handled through the workshop where I could just go and follow the mods that you have, or do we have to like download those individually?
I don't know honestly, but if I do that, I
Oh,
will.
you said
actually,
doo-doo.
Terraria has like their Terraria has its own mod thing inside of
Cody,
it,
would
I
you-
believe,
would
right
you
now.
say
Or
doo-doo?
Would you
there's
be down
certain-
for Terraria?
there's-
I'd be down. I never really
Or no,
got
you
into
get-
Terraria,
you get
but
a-
I wouldn't be opposed to it.
Oh my god, dude! I could Jesus Christ, dude! If I started playing it right now, I'd be playing it until I go to work.
We should
Fucking
schedule
Sunday.
that.
Yeah, because if I start now, I'm gonna play the fuck
And
out
I
of it.
gotta
and you are
work
gonna get
tomorrow.
pissed.
Well, we need a prep,
Because I
so
will,
I'm just glad that we can all agree.
Well, see,
all just get
if we
T-mod,
start playing, like, you can't sleep because you're gonna come back the next day, and then an entire base is gonna be built, and like 15 bosses are gonna be dead.
Yeah.
That doesn't
I had to
matter.
play together.
You can
That's the whole
just
point of a
fill
Let's
in
Play.
The gap with everything. But
Yeah, but
we would all just get T-mod
it's
loader.
Terraria.
That's what I
The one
remember
that broke
using.
my
'Cause
computer?
T-mod loader, like, you didn't break your computer. You set up your computer. wrong.
The only game that won't play after I download that is Terraria. I've completely wiped my computer of anything of Terraria.
Your hard drive is in the wrong format, and now you're too far in to do
I
it the right
don't
way.
think that's true because everything else works fine.
Don't think I don't know about that, but regardless, you're gonna have to use T-mod loader.
Dude.
You're gonna
I'll
have
just
to
play it.
find a way
I'll
to
try-
just play it on my laptop.
I'm like looking up like Minecraft mods, and one of the top one is called Addicted. It's literally like you grow pot. and
Yo, that's what we need to play.
So
That sounds
with
dope.
Minecraft,
Get it?
my problem with Minecraft right now is that every time I've tried to go back and play Minecraft, they've added so much to the game, and I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but every time I'm trying to find
not
a
talking
good
about-
multiplayer server, like they always
There
have the
isn't any.
dumbest shit added in, and it's always like cancerous.
see, I'm lolling that he's even playing vanilla.
Yeah, you're playing vanilla.
what the
then.
hell?
We're not talking about vanilla.
Vanilla is shit.
No, I'm not saying vanilla. Like, if you try to go into servers, they always have like the dumbest permissions, and you have to be like they're all like you have to go and vote so many times to be able to do this or something like that. Like,
Yeah, it's called money whoring. That's
Yeah,
why most of the servers suck
no
now.
servers are just. I've found no decent server in like the last couple years. Every time I try to get back into Minecraft.
That's because the only people who really play these Minecraft servers anymore are 12-year-olds who steal their parents' credit cards and donate to these places to be the best on the server.
Yeah.
And people are capitalizing on that, which is fucked up, but I mean, whatever, teach your kids better, not to be stupid.
I mean, I can't really say anything about that.
Did you do that,
Yeah,
Cody? Did you
creator-
steal from your parents?
Creator of said kind of server.
Dude, we literally had like $50, $60 packages that we've had a couple people buy.
Why aren't we doing
Is
this?
the fucking slumlord.
What?
So why aren't we doing
Cody
this?
is the slumlord of Minecraft.
Because you can't do it anymore because no one fucking plays that game.
What
No
was the
plays
one that
mod
all the
pack
little
anymore.
kids played? Some like Roblox or something like that. I never played it.
Still play.
Ugh. I'm not playing Roblox.
I'm not
It's
saying let's
not.
play it. I'm just asking if that's the one.
Never.
That's good because I'm not drawing the line at Roblox.
All right. So instead of playing
It's like, I'll
nostalgia
play
games,
Nails,
I
not
just
fucking
want to know
Roblox.
what your guys' favorite nostalgia games are.
Nostalgic games?
Yeah, like what
My
were the
favorite
best games
all
of your
time, hands
childhood?
down. Ratchet and Clank all day. Like, nothing beats it to me.
One of my favorites.
Probably Spyro.
Probably
Spyro.
I probably got into gaming watching my one of my neighbors' dads play Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time, and I would sit there for hours and just watch him play. And I
I'm gonna
remember
have to say it.
I tell you
Zelda's
what.
overrated.
You wanna do Ocarina of Time? Don't.
it doesn't.
Instead, play Master Quest.
Uh,
You play the Japanese reboot of the exact same game, and they redo all the puzzles, and that's actually interesting.
I don't know, every time I've gone back
Going
and
through and
played the
playing that
Zelda
game
games,
is another hot
they always
garbage.
live up. But I remember going to my mom and dad and asking for a video game like console, and my dad had a buddy who was trying to get rid of his fucking Sega Genesis, and I played the
Yo, there's
shit
so
out of
many
that.
good games on Genesis.
There was this fucking motorcycle game that was so fucking terrible. All you could do was lean left
if
and
you weren't
right
playing-
for hours, and I would remember playing the shit
If
out
you
of
weren't
that.
playing
in Sonic.
Virtua Fighter, should have been playing Virtua Fighter, dude.
I was limited what I
Virtua
could play.
Fighter,
man.
or there was another game I played. There was a shooting game. It was like, you know, you play Time Crisis at arcades and shit. It was like that, but on Sega, and you moved the fucking cursor around.
Dude,
It might have been called Virtua Cop. I don't know why they were all called Virtual whatever.
because that was
But I'm pretty
that
sure
was
that's what it
the that was the thing to do,
I
man.
do know what you're talking about.
No, so one of the then after I think I got the Genesis, I got the NES we borrowed from that same neighbor because they weren't using theirs anymore, and I played the shit out of the Mario games. Played a lot of Duck Hunt with my dad, and then
Dr. Mario is best Mario game.
I think my mom found a deal for a 64 at Sam's Clubs of all places, and I played just about everything I could get my hands on. I played
Yeah.
I played Kirby 64, I think it was called. Played that like probably one of the most for the 64. That and Super Smash Brothers.
Did any of you guys love going to Sam's Club when you were younger?
Yes.
Hoping, dude, you go
The samples.
there, like your parents are like, we're going to Sam's Club. It's like, hell yeah, sample day.
You could just feast on
Yes.
the samples.
Walk around that motherfucker eating all day. Like, is your parents with you? You point over your mom. Mom! And she just nods like, fuck yeah. Let me get some of this shit, bitch.
I remember back when I used to think Sam's had good electronics.
I mean, they have the same shit everybody else does. Just
Dude, let's talk about Circuit City, man.
Circuit shitty.
Where service is state of the art.
I think the reason I have never gotten into Costco, like I don't think I've ever walked into Costco first and foremost. But I think because
Costco and Sam's Club are the same thing.
I know, I
Yeah.
think the reason I've never
Like,
given
literally.
Costco a chance is because they never provided me fucking samples as a kid. Like that's fucking Sam's Club
Costco
loyalty.
is also way farther away.
In
There's
Frederick?
Well, I guess there's a Costco near where you live.
Yeah,
But
there's
up in Hagerstown, there's not.
a
one.
Sam's Club and a Costco right next to each other. People have been telling me to go get a Costco membership. It
No,
just
Sam's Club is better.
You want to talk about electronics, man? Fucking fries, dude. Oh my
Ooh.
god, dude. As soon as I went to Fries in Arizona, I was like, oh my god, where's this been all my
Yeah.
life?
Yeah,
I
what's
literally
the one that
Fries
we
is
have?
awesome.
literally built
Uh,
my entire. Okay, so the way I built my computer is I went to Fry's trying to get a new mouse, and I was like, fuck it, they don't have a mouse I like, so I saw the 1080 Ti. I was like, shit, man, and then I bought it, and then I went back like 2 days later and literally bought like the rest of the fucking computer.
Cool story.
the
man.
best electronics store I've
I was
seen
just like,
in
no,
Maryland.
but dude, fucking.
My-
Micro Center.
Have you
I
ever
think
been
it's
to a
called.
Fry's? Have you ever been to
Yeah.
a Fry's, Trent?
No, I'm assuming it's the same as a Micro Center.
I've never been to a Micro Center, but oh my god,
Micro
dude.
Center's pretty
Micro
awesome.
Center has everything you'd ever want under the sun. They've even got
I think
built,
Micro Center actually beats Fries.
Really?
Yeah.
Cody, we'll have to go.
Damn.
Pretty sure they're just Best Buys on steroids.
Yeah, that's literally what I said as soon as I walked into Fry's. I was like, damn, this is literally Best Buy on steroids.
All right, first of
Like,
all, if you
holy
go to Best
shit.
Buy for electronics, like you should just be going there to look at stuff.
You know-
never buy there.
No, you know why you go to Best Buy for electronics? Because you don't feel like waiting for shipping.
This podcast is sponsored by Micro
That's the
Center.
only reason.
The Best Buy. So my problem with Best Buy is their employee base doesn't know a goddamn thing about what the fuck they're selling.
Oh my, no. I
Yeah.
don't expect any salesman to know a goddamn thing about what they're selling. My issue with their salespeople is they don't know when to fucking leave you alone. And they don't like send each other like eye signals to show like, whoa, don't talk to this guy again. He's gonna snap.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Like no.
So-
He's the motherfucker who beats the shit out of somebody. Hey, can I help you? Fuck off.
I mean, that was probably the thing that I liked about Micro Center. I walked in there for something for work, right? I was looking for like DB9 adapters for a specific system, and I walked in and you know, I was like, watch this. They're not going to know what the fuck I'm talking about. And I go and I say that shit, and they're like, well, which version do
See,
you
that's
want?
just like
And-
picking on stupid kids.
No, but first of all, this was a chick, and she was super attractive. And like when she answered me with like different variations of this DB9 adapter, like my jaw kind of dropped. I'm like, Will, who's my boss? I'm like, is it appropriate to ask this employee if she wants to marry me? Because I was about to. 100%. Almost found my wife in Micro Center. So that being said, Micro Center carries everything you might need. Just saying.
Including wifey material.
Yes,
Is that what you're saying?
the components to find a wife.
Can order waifu here.
The thing I liked about Fry's, I don't know if Micro Center has it, but dude, I used to price match at Fry's like all the time. Does Micro Center have price matching?
I think they were the lowest price for what we were looking for.
Because like they would literally just price, like if you pull it up on your phone or whatever, like the same thing on like Amazon or like I think it was Amazon and I forget what else, but if it was lower, they would automatically just make it that price, and I was like, shit, all right, cool.
You gotta Photoshop.
No, I know.
You gotta
but I'm not- I'm
Photoshop
just-
a picture of.
No,
the-
because they
a
look it
screenshot.
up. They look that shit up too.
They'll check on their device, dummy, not yours.
Hey, where are the shots?
That's why when you could make her an Amazon listings, Walmart got fucked. Because, like, well, you can still do that, but, like, now Walmart will only accept things sold by Amazon. Because people were just making PS4s for, like, $50, and Walmart
Yeah.
had to honor it.
The only time I go into Walmart, Trent, is literally with you. You're the only person I go to fucking Walmart with. The last time I went, I bought one game, and that was for my party for the Switch, the 1-2 Switch game that got stolen. Yeah, I think that's the only
Got
time I
stolen.
shop at
Worth
Walmart.
it. That game was awesome.
That game was awesome. Refused to buy it again though.
I never played 1-2 Switch.
Oh, you know what I'm looking forward to?
It's a party game, Cody.
Yeah, I know what it is. I just never
Speaking
played
of party games, Super Smash is coming to the Switch. I'm so happy.
Hey, I like to party.
So fucking happy about the Switch.
Yeah, you shouldn't be happy because I'm just gonna whoop your ass.
You need a Switch first, motherfucker.
You will get smashed.
We need to get the boys to do a Jackbox night. Because only one person needs to host it, and we could use that. Cody, what is it called? Big screen?
What about Steam?
Is that
Big
the
Screen?
thing that you could like cast what you're seeing to everybody else?
No, what do you mean? You're talking about Jackbox? Just
Okay,
you only need one. You only need one person to stream Jackbox. What do you
Okay,
mean?
so without Prae traveling to Maryland, how do we get Prae to see the one screen that he's connecting to with his phone? That's
You
what I'm
stream it.
It doesn't streaming have a delay?
Yeah, you stream it, dude.
Okay, stream it over Discord.
I guess that's true. Could do that. I thought there was a big screen app or something that you guys were watching movies together with.
Yeah,
It's
it's for
called VR
VR.
chat, bud.
Oh, that was it. That was specifically for that game.
Yeah.
Does that still have the following it did?
I have no
I
idea.
mean, once the Knuckles meme died down,
No, that's for you're talking about. We're not talking about VR chat. What are you talking about, Trent?
We've segued into VR chat.
Pretty sure we were talking. Yeah, pretty sure we were talking about if VR chat is
I
still
don't know. I
popular.
haven't been on it.
Because you were all about that.
Yeah, I was playing. My uncle got the PSVR.
I heard
or
that's
PS4,
underrated.
And there's this game on there, dude. It's a lot of fucking fun. There's this there's like a mech shooting game or some shit, or you're like these fucking things in spaceships, and it's first person. You're flying around, playing like team deathmatch and objectives and shit. It's awesome.
I heard this Sony VR is super
Would
underrated. Like, it is great, but the only problem with it is that it's only for the PlayStation.
It's after using a Rift and then trying a PSVR, it's kind of because the resolution is like a lot lower. But that's only because I have a Rift.
I haven't seen many good VR games in the past couple months, and that, like, I was really considering buying an Oculus.
that's because they're waiting for a generational leap in technology.
Yeah, I can imagine all of us playing fucking Star Trek, just fucking off in that.
Oh my god.
I'd be down for that.
That'd be awesome.
Trent and I were watching people play the is it Hand Simulator that they were doing the quick draw shit.
Oh my god.
Yeah, dude. That was so fun. But that's funnier to do
Yeah,
I
outside
have
of
that
VR.
game.
Because in VR, it's easy,
Could you
I'm pretty
imagine
sure.
Genital jousting in VR.
Oh my god! Hey, did you?
Oh my god. You know that we bought
They
that, right,
added
Ray?
in a.
No, I did not know that.
They added in a fucking
Yeah,
story
I have
mode.
it. Me and Andrew bought
The
it one
story
day.
mode is fucking hilarious.
The story is hilarious. I haven't beat it yet, but
I didn't
it's
know
pretty
you
fucking
bought that,
fun.
Trent.
I'm serious, though, Pray. We all bought it. Yeah, me and Andrew both have it.
Why was I not added in on this? We were the original ones who said we were gonna buy it.
Oh, you're probably over there in fucking Santopia, and you weren't talking to us at that time.
Dude, I know, it fucking sucks being over here. I feel like I've lost.
Hey,
lost
he's
out
not
so
in the
much.
desert.
We were just bored, all right, in the
He's
gravel.
not in the
But we
desert.
were just bored one day and decided to buy it. I'm pretty sure it was like fucking Valentine's Day when we bought it. But Andrew was trying to find something that Michaela could play with us, and I'm like, dude, get genital jousting.
Dude,
and play
I
this
feel
one
like she had
person
fun
on one
playing that.
computer. It was hilarious. That game is
Well,
too
I
much.
mean,
It's
if you
only
enjoy
$7.
playing
Oh,
penises,
God.
it's the game for you.
I'm buying it right now.
Oh, I mean, too much, and Jesus.
I mean,
Is it still on sale for $2?
No, it's $7 right now.
Actually, I think that's how much.
All
I paid for it.
reviews very positive. fucking about dicks. It's all dicks. I don't know. I think we should just record
Dogs.
just about anything we can find. Any game that would be fun.
I think we should all play Hello Kitty Island Adventure. Let's play EverQuest.
Oh
kidding.
boy, there's
I'm not gay.
private shards to play that shit, and it's old glory and everything.
I remember I used to play fucking Ultima Online private shards or some shit.
Ultima Online was dope.
I know, dude.
I mean, like that's a game that sort of nostalgia doesn't lend a whole lot of benefit to because the controls are so clunky. And
Yeah.
you have to just sort of know what you're doing before you know what you're doing. But that is definitely one of those
Yeah.
games that I'd give it a go.
Never heard of that.
I don't know. I don't think I've ever heard of it either.
It's like the progenitor. It's the progenitor MMO.
Let's all play Realm of the Mad
I was
God.
literally just thinking about that. Holy shit! I was like, what games could I interject here? And I was like, Realm of the Mad God.
my
Pretty sure that's like
ironic.
I thought about playing that yesterday, actually, for the first time in like years.
Maple Story. Is that another meme game?
People still play that, like fucking crazy.
I hear BDO is good. Just kidding.
Black Desert.
You know what I'm
Lethal.
I was thinking about yesterday. There's been no good mobile games.
Dicks.
But
Yo, I
PUBG
played
Mobile.
PUBG Mobile the other day. It's better than
Dude,
PUBG on
there's
PC.
a Fortnite on mobile too.
Yo, PUBG on. I was like, how the fuck am I
If
gonna
that
kill people?
doesn't
I
scream
killed
salt, I
like
don't
10
know what
people.
does.
I killed like 10 people in the fucking game, and I'm like, how am I doing this good on my fucking phone? Playing a shooter.
I heard there
It
was
was
some
rough,
things
though.
some things on the PUBG mobile app that just were not good. Like it did not do it as well as the computer.
It's all shit. I'm being sarcastic, but it was interesting. Like, as far as a phone game goes, amazing. But I don't know why they fucking put it on phones.
I don't know if it's
Yeah.
my lifestyle that changed, that I'm not like looking for mobile games, but I felt like a couple of years ago, like when Subway Surf, was it a couple of years? Or was it last year? I can't remember. But when Subway Surfer, like, was that was the game, and like, was it fucking the running one that got a Mario reskin? I forgot what that was called.
Oh, you're talking about
Temple Run.
Mario
yeah,
Temple
yeah.
Run.
Like
Temple Run.
when those games were like the things that were happening, I felt the entire mobile market for games just die. Like I was like, this is all stupid, all
The
shit.
only shit, dude. The only mobile games I like to play were fucking idle clickers,
I know, yeah.
and I still have
Man,
those on my phone.
Clash
and I
of
play at
Clans
work
was a good
sometimes.
game.
No, it wasn't.
If you could play it without paying for it, it was a good game.
I don't like those games for one specific reason.
If
I
you-
hate being told to wait. Like, don't tell me that I have to
Yeah,
Okay.
I
wait
think that's
a
bullshit.
day
Okay, like,
to do this action.
If
Fuck
you can, but it doesn't change the fact that it's still a good game. Like you can bring up multiple army setups and take on different bases. It's exactly what this crew
Yeah, but
likes.
you gotta wait.
There's just
you
the
gotta
wait.
for 4 days to
right,
do it, which
right.
is dumb.
It's dumb, but you also shouldn't be sitting on your phone for 24 hours at a time expecting there to be something for. I mean, if you want
Craig, I
instant
will fuck you up on Clash
if
of
you
Clans.
if you want instant gratification, you have Facebook app for that. You have Snapchat for that.
Which I'm on
Instant
anyway.
gratification from fucking Facebook.
Right. So you pop in, you check your Clash of Clans, you pop out, you do other crap.
I need more, man.
Easy.
Just go ahead and say shit, Prae.
Easy.
No, I wish. Where are the days of like fucking balloons and tower defense games, man? That was my shit back. Like
Yo, Bloons was so good.
I guess it was
All tower
the
defense
height of my
games.
mobile
Love
gaming
playing
was
those.
when I was waiting for the bus to arrive, sitting on the bus going to school, and on the bus coming home. Like that was where I played all of my fucking games. I guess
Yo, Tiny Wings, best game ever.
I don't know if I ever played that.
It was the bird that you had to like get it to go into the right part of the ridge and take off, keep flying.
Man, that takes me back to middle school. Holy shit.
Don't touch the white tiles. Figure out who has the quickest fingers of all time. You remember playing that in AP school, Cody?
Wait, what? Playing what?
The Don't Touch the White Tiles game.
I don't remember that.
You might have been out by then. I don't fucking remember.
Shit,
It was
man.
dope. It was an electronics class, so I don't know.
It's probably right after I fucking shit. I'm ready to do that shit and just get it over with.
How long would you have to
Don't
get
you
back
have
to
a start
school?
time already, or he's already like
No,
going to do
how
it?
long
Nick.
would he have to
16,
do it?
It's
He
16
has to
months.
do the whole thing.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not too bad.
I don't remember any of that shit we did. I mean, not that we really did anything. We fucking drew. We did the drawings and shit.
You got to do that shitty part again.
Yeah, and the
Drawings
fucking
suck,
we
dude.
we did a little soldering before fucking
Oh, I could solder all day. I love doing that
yeah
shit. Soldering and welding.
I do that in my shop. That's my favorite thing to do.
yeah
And it's an indisposable skill.
I prefer welding, but I mean,
yeah.
that's just me.
I like welding.
Welding is a fucking blast. I'm still thinking about like getting certified for welding and just doing that.
What do you do mostly, MIG or TIG?
What I've done was I did a lot of MIG in high school because we had a class that was only supposed to be like a week, but the teacher, I like doing it so much, the teacher just let me fuck off, and like for half the day some days I would just be welding stuff and getting better at it because
Really?
I like doing it.
We had in high school.
I got fucking flash burn one day though.
We had
Oh
a-
my god. You
Yeah.
think fucking sunburn is bad?
Yeah, fuck that.
Flash burn is 300 times worse. Cause I was like, I'm just gonna weld in a t-shirt today. Fuck this.
Dude, my whole
'Cause it was hot.
my whole workshop
learned.
class was
I learned real quick.
literally us welding all day, or not all day, but the whole class, and fucking we had to make a trebuchet. That's what our thing was.
Yo, that sounds fucking awesome.
I know, dude.
What?
Yeah, literally, that's what the whole class was. It was like at the beginning was, hey, we're gonna make a trebuchet, and then every class from then was just us welding.
Sign me up for that shit. I'll do that class right now.
I love trebuchets.
Dude, that's literally like it wasn't. I don't know, dude. It was so fun because it wasn't even like a regular class. It was literally just us go to the fucking workshop and we just work that class.
I would just, and it was at Tech. They would just like, they let me fuck off and weld. I did whatever I wanted to. I welded a fucking dick into something one day.
Oh,
and
yeah,
this one dude who's cracking the fuck up.
We fucked
Love
around
my
in that
dick
class a
your
lot.
butthole.
I hope so, dude. I'm waiting for it. I think I was being all sappy and I welded a heart into a piece of metal, gave it to my girlfriend at the time.
She didn't appreciate it.
Nah, she wasn't cool enough to appreciate it. Should have gave her the dick one.
She would have appreciated that.
Well, she always appreciated my dick.
I see we've segued.
Dude, it always ends up about dicks.
My brain just stopped working. Fuck, I'm tired, dude.
You sound like a robot, so your batteries might be dead.
Woke up at fucking 4.
You can't be tired for the podcast.
Yeah, dude, what the fuck? We're all taking this really seriously, and you're just over here
For
being
me-
tired. We all woke up early and
fuck
got ready
you.
specifically so
Fuck
we could
you.
do this, and you're not taking it
I'm the one who-
seriously. You're
I
such a
set the time
dickhole.
for something that was accessible for you motherfuckers, and I'm the one waking up at 4:10 to do this shit. 4:10 in the fucking morning.
Well, that's your dumbass fault, because the rest of us are going to be on here for what? Another fucking 5 hours? Who the fuck cares? Maybe not Prae. I don't know what Prae is doing.
I got work
but-
tomorrow. I'll be on
so
till
Prae's gonna
about
go to
1 or 2.
forever. But yeah, you didn't need to do nothing special. Andrew dipped on us. He was like, fuck this, I'm out. I'm gonna get some food.
I expect nothing different.
If I could eat half the shit I want to, I'd go out and eat, but
I know, man. I'm thinking about that when I
It's not
get
fun
home.
anymore.
I'm like, what is going to be the thing that knocks me out of the diet?
B-dubs, B-dubs is the only thing you need.
Oh, I'm thinking like so.
I bought a bottle of one of their sauces.
So look, I got like eight chicks that I plan on hanging out with when I get back. Right? That's a lot of fucking dates. I'm gonna get tired of going back to B-dubs.
That's what you say.
So I'm like,
You can get burgers at any place and just eat the burger. You get any place that has grilled chicken and stuff.
This is what you do, man. You invite all 8 at one time and see which ones leave, and you just save yourself a lot of time.
Yeah, the ones that stay be like, all right, let's get this going.
Jesus, that would be the strangest way to pick somebody up.
What do you mean? There's literally a show about that. It's called The Bachelor.
I guess that's true. So who wants this rose? You're like, fuck this, I'm out. Man. But no, I'm thinking like, I'm going to be drinking when I get back, right? And I have to be very, very, first of all, careful about how much I drink. But
I guarantee you the first time you drink, you're going to get real fucked up real quick. Because that's what happened to me.
my problem is I don't just stop at one
Drink 2
drink.
cups
Like,
of
I don't
fucking
just stop at one drink. My tolerance is always higher than that. So regardless of the first time how drunk I get.
Your tolerance is garbage now, I promise you.
Oh yeah, granted. But I'm saying like, so to stay within the diet's restrictions, like I can only have like a shot of a drink. And I'm like, that's not enough for me.
That's not true at all. The liquor doesn't
Oh,
matter.
I'm thinking,
You can drink as much as
I'm
you want to.
saying
It's just
stay
gonna,
under your calories.
It's gonna halt the process. You just can't be drinking sugary shit. Fuck that. If you're gonna drink, you're gonna
And
drink.
I was actually looking it up. Rum, which is a sugary alcohol, right, has the same like carb count as say whiskey or tequila or vodka. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, none. They all have about none.
Like you can still drink wine
And
and
it's
you can
because it's
drink
fermented. You want
light
something-
beers. Fuck that.
Yeah, if you want to drink Michelob Ultra for the rest of your
That's
life,
what my dad does because he's diabetic.
beer's shit anyway. So,
It's a water beer.
but like, I can't remember what I was gonna say. It's because it's fermented though. That's the same reason like fucking you know, like when you pickle stuff, it changes what's inside it. Fucking cucumbers have sugar in them. Pickles don't. Explain that to
Does
me.
vinegar like dilute
Vinegar.
the sugar or something?
Whoa, Nick, you can't just say that. Jesus, man.
Oh,
This
he
is a
said it
family
first.
podcast. Jesus.
Damn it, dude.
I'm mad. That's definitely not going to pop up on his side. He's not going to hear it.
Well, was it the distortion?
Oh, yeah, we didn't hear the Vin part of the word. Only heard the second part, dude. Like, you Like Nick was the first one. Am surprised.
Nah, that won't pop up on my end.
Could have swore it would be Drew.
Well, I mean, he got close on
Oh,
episode
God.
0, which I am thinking of releasing.
Nah, man, he said Nibba. Totally different.
Totes different.
Completely different word, dude.
So I'm thinking of getting Siege for the PC. I just don't know if by the time I get home, if it's going to pick up or everyone's going to stop playing it.
I mean, I'm really the only one in here that plays it.
Because I love Siege.
And Ben's brother sometimes.
But I was playing Siege
Andrew's
on the
like,
PS4.
isn't that with all the weird robots and shit? I'm like, dude, they're all like drones and stuff. It's not like you're piloting a mech and you're killing people. It's just like heartbeat sensor shit and drones and stuff. It's like,
I started playing Siege the day it came out, and I continued playing it for about a year after that on the PS4. But my problem with it is, I've already have all of it purchased for the PS4, so I don't like the idea of buying it again for the PC, because then I won't have like all of my operators unless I spend even more money on like the quick access shit, the season passes.
Yeah, like $100.
Yeah, I'm like, fuck that, dude. I wish if you buy it for one system, your account carries everything over. Like, I'll buy the game again. I don't care about that. But if it's digital, I should be able to get it for anything that's connected to me.
Nah, because then people could just trade games for a minute, play it on their account.
No, because then the account would be different. So the digital stuff they wouldn't have. They could trade the physical game, sure, or whatever. But the actual, like, I don't know. I don't like the idea of buying it all again.
Then just buy Ark. You've not bought that yet.
I do. I have Ark.
Buy Ark.
I can teach you the ways.
I'm gonna download that after this.
You will show him the
No,
way.
I will not show him the way. I will teach him
my
the
God,
ways.
shut
Will you
the
still
fuck-
be playing it in a month, though, is the
What do you?
question.
This motherfucker Preston's been playing this shit for the past 10 months. Look how many hours he has on the game. He has like 2,000 hours. I literally check his page like every fucking
He's only
3
been
days, and
playing
I'm like, yep,
since
he's still playing.
Probably December.
I
would
have
say.
1,200 hours. I have 1,200 hours in this game.
1,200, dude.
December is when he got
It's
into
only
it big.
1,200 hours.
No, that was my second playthrough.
Oh, well,
Yeah, that was the
I'm
second
still in the middle
time.
of my second playthrough.
I'm just looking forward.
Yeah, because his first time was me and him playing a fuckload.
And this one's going to last longer because I'm playing official.
I'm just looking forward to playing with the boys again, man. When we can get this Terraria thing started up, I'm like hype.
You telling me you're not playing with your boys over there, dude? Because I don't know how you're holding yourself together.
I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do.
If I was over there, I'd be playing with the boys every night. You know what I'm saying?
How many boys you got? Jesus Christ. I might want to get that looked at. Tumor.
2? Fuck you mean? 2 boys. You stupid?
Anybody else want to tell him that that's not
You
normal?
ever just play with your boys a little bit, dude? You're telling me that 2 nuts is not normal. Are you stupid?
I guess I was
No, he's just
I was
nutless.
looking at it wrong.
Sounds like it. Oh, tell me having two boys.
I thought you were talking
Wait, do I
about
have to get
jerking
the
it.
DLC?
Yes, Cody.
Fuck.
Yeah, playing with your balls is part of jerking it there, bud.
I don't agree with that at
I don't
all.
have
Yeah,
money
dude,
for
you
the
gotta
DLC.
give a couple tugs on the scrot.
Yeah, dude. Gotta fondle the old nutsack a little bit. Told you, dude, always back to dicks. The old cock and
Would you guys
balls.
ever consider playing Brawlhalla?
The
The fuck is
It's
that?
like Super Smash
you
Brothers
mean
for
the fighter
PC.
cartoony fighter game? It's fucking dookie. Don't play that game.
No.
Nah, if we're gonna play any game to like fighting game on PC, we're all gonna get Mortal Kombat 10 and just fucking play that.
I'll be
Yeah,
down
I
for
already
that.
have it.
Or freaking street
Tory Bash, dude.
street gangs.
Nah, man, Tory Bash.
Get out of here with that
Dude,
Tory
Tory
man.
Bash
I
is
used to-
so
I
good.
used to play that shit.
Wait, is
all
that
the
Cody,
time.
that
Am I talking
motherfucker,
the right
like-
game right now, Trent?
What?
The cartoony 3D controller game.
Gang
Gang
Beasts?
Beasts, boom.
I have
Yo,
Gang Beasts.
that's what we should play. I'll fuck you all up in Gang Beasts. I'm just kidding. Prae will fuck us all up for whatever reason. Prae's a god.
I know.
Prae sucks dick at shooting games. You play fucking Gang Beasts with him though, he'll show you your fucking insides.
And that was after the
rough.
nerf. I used to do these freaking
Prae,
flying
like,
jump
pick you up and
kicks.
drop you. Prae drop you on your head like bang. Every
Play
time.
Mount Your Friends.
Dude, I'm buying that as we speak. I'm
Oh, I know
buying
what
that
you're
as
talking
we
about.
speak. What the fuck? Get
That
out!
shit is-
Stop watching me.
What, mount your friends?
Wait, what is Human Fall Flat? It's like Gang
It's
Beasts.
No,
it's
it's not. It's
a
more of a puzzle
cooperative-
thing. It's cool.
It's a cooperative.
but it's different.
I guess puzzle game.
Puzzle
Gang
thing.
Beasts.
Yeah, it's cool, but it's not like Gang Beasts. You don't play against each other.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I played at my uncle's. Me and Troy were playing it. It's interesting. But yeah, so what is that game you just said you're getting,
Mount
Nick?
your friends.
Mount Your Friends.
Is that like showering with your dad simulator?
Which one are you getting though?
There's only one,
Oh my
isn't there?
god, dude, that game was retarded.
Is there
There's a 3D one that just came out.
Well, I have to look.
Mount Your
It's
Friend?
literally just called Mount Your Friends. It's fucking Gang Beasts and Mount Your Friends combined.
It looks 2D, I think.
Nah,
No, it's literally it's literally called Mount Your Friends 3D.
Nick, you need to get your internet checked, dude. Go out there, work on them satellites. They suck.
He's been
Ah,
standing in
looks
front of
too-
the antennas
the
too much.
original looks better though.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree that 2D looks better. Although the 3D, no, the
I think we
3D
should
looks
all play,
interesting.
Getting Over It.
Mount Your Friends 3D, a hard man is good to climb. The fuck. How much was getting over it? Like $7? I'm sorry, I won't pay that to get mad at myself.
$7 if you pay for it.
Can't say that on the podcast, Cody.
Just cut it out.
What do you say?
Don't pay for it.
I said $7 if you paid for it.
Oh, I paid for it. So I'm not an ass. I don't want people pirating our podcast, dude.
It's free.
There's a survival game that I've not played yet that's supposed to be really similar in playstyle, Subnautica. I've heard good things.
Oh,
Single
really?
player.
What is it?
Is it?
Oh, no, you're talking about one like it.
Yeah,
What's it called?
Subnautica.
No, I played that. Oh my god, I love that game.
I don't know anything about it.
Yo, Prae, do you like Dark Souls type games?
You want to play Monster Hunter? Is that what you're going to ask me?
No. Oh my god.
I can't wait till that shit hits
do wanna
PC,
play
bro.
Monster Hunter, yes. But no, that's not what I was talking about. I played this game recently called The Surge. It's like Dark Souls, but like mech
Ooh,
sort of shit. It's dope, dude. I played it as soon as I got it. I played it until I beat it. Like Andrew's getting pissed at me. He's like, "You want to play some Tarkov or something?" Nope, I'm playing The Surge, and he's getting pissed because I won't play anything with him. But it's awesome. It's not like it's the way it starts out is like you're a guy in a wheelchair and you're getting tired of being in a wheelchair, so you go to this company that has like exosuits for people, and like that's what you fight in the exosuit, and then you find different weapons and shit. And the way you get weapons is you target certain limbs on the other people you're fighting, and you rip them off of them, and then you get those parts to be able to wear around and shit. It's brutal, dude. It's awesome, but it's not quite as hard as Dark Souls, but it's still pretty fucking hard. Like I almost had to buy a new controller and monitor. Like I was thoroughly pissed off playing. I also started to play Dark Souls again, and I'm doing better this time. Because you know what I didn't know you could do in Dark Souls? Lock on to enemies.
You didn't know
Jesus,
you could do
isn't that
that?
like the main thing for combat?
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. If you don't
Lock and
on, there's no way you're
roll,
doing
lock
anything.
and roll.
I mean, not
Yeah, I was just
necessarily. For
rolling.
bosses, yes.
I mean, yeah, you don't have to lock on for like the little shits, unless you're fighting like one of the little shits that turns into a big
Yes.
black shit. But yeah, I didn't know that.
Wow, that makes the game a billion
I was
times
playing.
easier.
I was playing Dark Souls on incredibly hard mode.
You're crazy, man.
Dude, I didn't ever play it that much. I'm enjoying it though. Like I played at work now. Like that's my work game right now is Dark Souls 3. I just cannot figure out where the fuck to go. That's the other thing, Prae. Like in the Surge, which I wish you could do in Dark Souls. If you get to a campfire or I forget, it's called like a medical bay in Surge. You can store your points or your souls like in that game, rather than have to run around with all of them all the fucking time, which is awesome because then you don't have to worry about losing all your hard work. But everything else basically works the same. Like all the enemies respawn when you go back to the medical area and all that.
You should record yourself playing it. Do like a walkthrough, let's play thing.
When I beat it, I immediately started the game again and started playing it on NG Plus because I just.
Why is New Game Plus becoming this huge thing now? Like I noticed,
It's always been a thing.
It's been a thing forever.
It's been a
what?
thing since
When I
before
played,
the Super Nintendo.
Has it?
Yeah, because like.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, well, I can specifically remember doing it in Ratchet and Clank because I had games that I had beaten like 7 times over, and it just gets harder and harder every time, and you just get to keep all your shit.
I don't think I've ever.
But yeah,
I think the first
NG
game
Plus
I
has
played
been
that I
a
noticed
thing
it.
for a long time.
The first game I played that I noticed that in was actually Final Fantasy 15, I think. I'm like, why would I do this?
Jack, I'm pretty sure the Jack and Daxter games had it too.
I don't know. I think
Actually, I'm positive the Jack 2.
back when I was younger, I don't think I ever fully completed many games. I think I got to a point and I'm like, ooh, a new game, and then started playing it, and then got to a certain point.
Poser ass bitch.
So you want to know the game that New Game Plus was coined on? Chrono Trigger.
Pong.
Hmm.
I don't know what Chrono
Chrono
Trigger is.
Trigger was the SquareSoft
Oh my god.
title that was independent of Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy was
You like that, Cody?
tanking to the point that SquareSoft was actually on the verge of bankruptcy. So they released a non-related title because they were getting such bad reception on their Final Fantasy games, and they released Chrono Trigger, and it completely resurrected their brand of RPGs. And Chrono Trigger is the only reason that you have Final Fantasy still existing to this day.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Nick. You're gonna have to edit that out. But I was just watching the bars go up when I was making the
Every time you move, it does it.
I was watching the bars.
Anyway, I think we're nearing the end now. So
Wait, we're just getting started. You queefy bastard.
Yeah, why don't we'll just keep recording as we're playing shit?
Because then the file size is gonna go.
If I didn't have a keyboard that was
I know. Tell me about it.
Crazy loud, I would.
But yeah, so we're nearing the end here. So I just wanted to end by saying apparently I'm a poser ass bitch because I didn't finish many games, and hopefully hopefully we get around to playing more group content, and hopefully we get this Terraria thing started up. But until then, that was the podcast.
Why even play a game if you're not going to beat it?
Play the game for fun, man. But
I like to party.
Thanks everyone who listened in, and see you next time.
This ain't live, bitch. Who listened in?